These players are human. Face break point, and you serve an ace. Get to the safety and the cushion of game point, and you serve a double.
He simply hasn't come up with shots when he's had the chances. And the whole final, I'm sure, hinges about here. That's really going to hurt Todd Martin. For 60 seconds, about 60 seconds in that game, he had hope at last, and his spirits would have risen. Who came up with the goods? Not Martin, Agassi.
Yeah, separates the men from the boys, doesn't it? Ah, here's our graphic again. I wonder how long it'll stay this time. Now then, this is where Todd Martin's directional serve profile is. Oh, gosh, too many figures to... Lord, look at it. You work that out.
I'll leave it with you, Bill. You're not a man of the age of the .com, William, are you?
I heard they don't show that again, I tell you. Just had time to read the heading and goodbye.
Decent man, deserves a bit of luck like that. And the impression is that Todd Martin hasn't brooded over those two chances, those two set points in the last game.
Yeah, well, Agassi's going to think, when's my turn coming? That's his second dead net cord in this match. Agassi hasn't had one as yet.
Correction from the chair there. It bothered Agassi. Going to play the point again. Wow. Outside edge, I think.
Yes, I think so. It would appear so from the chair anyway. He's sitting down a bit beyond that on the left. Well, yeah, I think so. For sure.
Big heavy serve that. Todd Martin's seventh ace. And he goes 6-5 up. It was a brave overall, wasn't it? Close call like that. But if he's won the, whatever it is you said he won.
Purple Heart. Yeah, he didn't get it for calling lines, though. It's always a bit dangerous to call lines from the chair, but I mean, if they're going to call them, okay, call the ones down to the left and to the right of them down the tram lines, okay. The ones that really worry me are the ones they do from the baseline when you get a very false impression from the chair, or over on the far side of the court. I think they are very ill-advised to do that. Players don't like overrules from the chair. They reckon it evens out.
Agassi's had a terrific year, hasn't he? When you consider that 2 or 3 years ago, I certainly, and I think I wasn't alone, thought he'd been there, done that. He was into the movie business and in a movie world marriage. Didn't seem really to be sensibly committed to the game of tennis, and suddenly he's rekindled all his energy and his ambition, playing wonderfully.
He was a different shape then too, Jerry. He allowed himself really to go rather the pot. He wasn't lean and hungry and very fit as he is now. He really is lean and fit now. He's getting around the court faster. His zest is absolutely unquenchable for the game now.
And when it was announced that their marriage had broken up, I remember one of the first things he said was, I can be selfish again. A lot of people might have misunderstood that, but I think that's a perfectly reasonable thing to say.
So do I.
Now Agassi had to fend off 2 set points in his previous service game. And here he is again, 5-6. He's set up, but at 5-6 down here. Serving to keep alive for him this second set. Here, Martin. Yep.
50.
Wonderful sportsmanship. That's the way he should do it. I think people who are on his side, on Todd Martin's side, would like to have seen him start the match like that. But, you probably plan it that way, but it is the final of the US Open. You are going to be nervous, doesn't matter how long you've been in the game. Not playing the big points with any assurance.
He doesn't always handle that slice serve medium pace in the right court, to the right court, very comfortably. The ball always going away from his body towards his forehand side.
This game's about the big points, as they call them. Some people think all the points are worth the same. That's not true.
6 games on.
Agassi's playing the big points, the better. Agree, Bill?
Yes. Would I disagree with you?
Yes.
You're right. Now then, tie break.
Little fellow, I think, stepped up a gear. He's got his dander up here.
This year, their tie-break records are as follows. Agassi, not so many. 110, lost 7. Todd Martin, 123, lost 13. So they're both doing okay. They both win more than they lose. But it wasn't in the US Open final.
The way to play him, if your name's Martin.
This is a very good volley coming up from Todd Martin. Firm wrist there, just deflecting the racket. deflecting the ball off the racket there. Beautiful.
Agassi.
You just feel, don't you, that if it's going to be decided on ground shots, Agassi's is the more reliable. I would have thought by some margin.
Yeah, slightly. He's making very little, hardly any desire to get to the net, Agassi. I think he should perhaps be mixing it up a bit more.
Yeah, that was wonderful. It was wonderful, and it's 3-1 to Agassi.
Well, I don't know what the equivalent, American equivalent, Legion of Merit is it? Equivalent of the Victoria Cross, but to smash at that pace from the back of the court. Just an unbelievable shot.
See there, it's a gentle enough breeze. Not significant, I don't think. That's as good a point as Martin's played in the match.
Brad Gilbert actually looking pensive. Todd Martin is the one who is going behind his opponent, more than Agassi has tried to do. Very good shot indeed. He crosses over at 3-all. What a difference to crossing over at 2-4 down.
Agassi. Dave Martin looked quite slow.
What an important tie-break this is, and we're reaching the really important points from now on, when dropping just 1 point could be curtains. That was an absolutely immaculate serve and volley.
Oh, there are two in a row. And this is the way his supporters, Todd Martin's supporters, would like to have seen him play right from the start. But you've got to get the first serve really going in with penetration. Now it's starting to happen.
If anything, this one even better. And it's brought him to a situation where if Agassi drops the next point, Martin will have a couple of set points.
Well, that was very intelligent indeed by Martin. Suddenly to throw up the sort of nothing ball there. It took away Agassi's chance to have a ball he could really clout